If you're out walking at night, you might hear a sudden flapping of wings overhead and see a dark shape flitting between the trees. It might look like a large, ominous bird, but it's probably just a bat going about its nightly business. And if you live in a place with lots of bats, you might hear this flapping and see these dark shapes almost every night, especially at dusk and dawn when bats are most active. You might even see a bat or two napping during the day, hanging upside down from a tree branch. If you ask any bat, it will probably tell you that being nocturnal is awesome. After all, who wants to be outside during the day when you can hang out in a cave or under a bridge and sleep until sunset? But for us humans, it can be kind of annoying to have bats living in our midst. I mean, we get it. They're wild animals just trying to get their grub on. But it would be nice if they could do it somewhere else. Like maybe underground where they belong. Or at least not so close to our homes. And if they really must live in our towns, why can't they stay active during the day when we're not around? Why must they be such night owls? Well, turns out there's a good reason for bats' nocturnal habits, and it has everything to do with what they eat. Hi, I'm here with Minute. Bats aren't the only animals that hunt for food at night. Lots of nocturnal animals are active after dark, from owls to bullfrogs to orb spiders. That's because there are benefits to being a night hunter. For one thing, nighttime temperatures are usually cooler than daytime temperatures, which makes it easier for critters to keep from overheating while they're chasing down their prey. Plus, many animals, including humans, produce less heat at night, meaning it's easier to sneak up on them when they're sleeping. But being active at night also comes with some serious drawbacks, namely that many daytime predators are also active then, like hawks, which prey on bats. So if bats are out hunting at night, they need to find a way to avoid those predators. And they do this by hunting in groups. Kind of like how fish are less likely to get eaten by a heron if they ree in a big school. In other words, bats rely on numbers for their safety. But there's a limit to how many bats can join a single group, since bats need a certain amount of space to forage effectively. If there are too many bats in one group, they'll end up getting in each other's way and not catch enough food. So bats basically have to strike a balance between being safe from predators and having enough space to find food. And it turns out that balance point happens to be right around sunset and sunrise. At those times, bats can leave their roosts in large groups, head out into the sky and snatch up insects before the sun goes down or comes back up. And when they return to their roosts, they can sneak in safely under cover of darkness. Now, some species of bats are more active during the day than others. That's probably because they've evolved to fill different niches within bat society. Some species take over the night shift, allowing others to nap during the day. That way, no matter what time of day it is, there are always bats ready to go out and hunt. In fact, there are so many bat species with different lifestyles that their probably nothing. They'd rather do more than hang out with their friends all day and party all night. Except maybe make some delicious chips. We tried to get them to do both of those things for us in exchange for some tasty treats, but alas, they declined our invitation. Guess we'll just have to do all that ourselves then. Thanks again to Brilliant for sponsoring this video, and thank you for watching.